Oh my
Go live.
gosh.
Rocket Stone!
Ah,
Fuck you, Eli.
somebody stop this guy.
That's all there is. That's all it
Uh,
is.
I hate it. I hate it. Stop ruining dwarves for me.
You'll never get away
Uh,
from it. It's not ruining, it's enhancing. That's all there
uh,
is.
I hate it. Okay, I have to go find Lorecrimes so I can make a post because I haven't yet.
What do you mean find what?
I, like find.
Oh, I
the-
see. I get the
the
link and
thumbnail.
shit. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Every time I type in Lorecrimes, I accidentally fat finger the O right next to the I.
Are we live on Lorecrimes or on your channel?
You're asking? We're on Lorecrimes. We're on Lorecrimes. Wait a minute.
Thumbnail.
Wait a minute.
I don't think we're live on either one, buddy.
Are we live on neither? How did I fuck it up that badly?
We are live.
I don't see it.
I see it. We are live. Hey guys.
Okay. Hello.
Are we?
apparently. It's not
Yes.
on Lorecrimes.
Oh yeah, we're live.
It
It's
is-
on the
it is
homepage.
live.
Am I crazy, dude?
Oh,
I
dude, we
wasn't-
got.
it just wasn't on the live. Okay, we are here.
How do I
I'm
change?
trolling.
I don't even know how to change.
We're here, brothers and sisters, to we are. If people are new or they don't know us, or people are wondering why we're panicking because we're having an argument about Leagues of Votann. But today we're going to be reacting to some Space Marine 2 content. There's me, Hal, and Eli who are off screen just for the moment, and Colin here, Mr. Pancreas No Work, is on reacting to this gameplay stuff because Space Marine 2 is hype, brothers. Space Marine 2 is Space Marine 2 is love. Space Marine 2 is life.
Fix the thumbnail.
It's been a while since I've heard that.
Yeah,
It's-
but
oh, Shrek.
we, yeah, I mean, to be fair, like getting. Have any of you guys played Space Marine 1?
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
sir.
it was a very good 7 out of 10.
Yep, the best Warhammer game we can hope to get.
Right. I mean,
Well,
let's aim higher than that. Let's aim higher. I say that lovingly, by the way. It's a fun action game.
Oh, yeah,
It
it's
knows what
great.
it is.
It's Doom and Warhammer, kind of.
Well, it definitely wasn't Doom.
Close enough. Close enough.
Well, Space Marine 1 was obviously people have been playing that literally even like for 10 years after it came out because it was. We've been dying as Warhammer fans for basically what Space Marine 2 is, and I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some stuff, and I'm trying to I'm just desperately trying to make sure it's not mid AF, yeah, so I can actually enjoy it. But from what people have said so far, it's been pretty solid. So today we're gonna react to some gameplay. If people have questions they want to put or ask us specifically, or just because obviously all of us lot here who are reacting, if anyone doesn't know, we are actually all people who own Warhammer lore channels, so somewhat have knowledge about Space Marine 2. Obviously, for the regular Lorecrime viewers, you know us. You hate us because you ain't us. No, we love you all, brothers, very much. But today will be us having a little reaction to someone that's hopefully new. So yeah, I think Eli particularly hasn't seen some of the stuff here, but we're gonna have a little look through, and specifically I think up first is it the gameplay reveal trailer that came out recently, and we're gonna have a little look through on that. And
The multiplayer one, I believe, right? Making sure
yes,
I have the
the
right.
multiplayer
I have the right one up.
The-
Oh, I need to also stream through Discord, so you. Oh, this is gonna be this.
Yes,
This might cause some issues, but
Chad,
we'll-
let us know if there's problems. Thought this was a Stormlight Archives channel. Yeah,
thank you.
we'll be pivoting. We'll be pivoting soon.
Bro, I'm
wait,
for everyone who is listening, we also did a recent episode on Stormlight Archive. The RPG released recently, so that was cool. Oh, I can't wait to talk about. If you build, I'm dying to talk about Stormlight Archive again. If everyone doesn't know, it's Brandon Sanderson, Fantasy Universe, Henry Cavill himself knows, and he reads this stuff. So obviously,
Owl Light Archive.
it's kind of got through a certain process of
I'm
it's
not
got a few
bald. I
ticks.
actually got a haircut. Fuck off, DJ Beast.
Thank you, DJ Beast.
Wind and Truth is up the next one, I guess so. I have to
Alright.
finish freaking Warbringer or whatever the third and fourth.
Tell me if this is working on your guys' end. If
Yeah,
you, if you,
Yep.
you see the thing, the game, the video. Man, that took 3 tries to say video.
I also hear myself.
We are echoing.
Well, that's your. Well, they can't hear you, so
Oh.
that's just you're gonna have to mute. I don't know
I'll
something.
probably move it.
The bed is made, you infants. All right, before we start, one of you asked me if I was diabetic on my
That
channel.
was a very funny comment.
One of you needs to learn something. All right, I'm gonna
Right,
hit.
let's go, boys.
I'm gonna hit play now.
That is a pretty convincing made bed. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean convincing?
What?
It's made. What do you? I don't. What do you mean convincing?
Yeah.
This is the multiplayer trailer, by the way.
Where's
Theoretically,
Andy? Andy is kissing a woman right now.
Andy's dead.
Yeah, that.
He died.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
happens when you kiss girls, guys.
For
Don't do
people
it.
watching, there was I think it was a Dark Angel's armor on the front, and it got Black Templar for the main person here, which is pretty cool.
Let's switch to a Dark
The other
Angel.
person was a space from Space Wars chapter. There's some interesting, obviously, huge amount of lore for each of these groups, though. Yes, yeah, Space Wolf in Phobos armor, which is pretty cool. Is that the Vanguard?
Thunderhammer. I love Thunderhammers.
Bruh,
I wish-
Thunderhammer's.
I,
For people who are listening, like, and they don't play the tabletop game, Thunderhammers like are really difficult to hit in the tabletop game. But my god, in the video game setting, is it satisfying?
All
Ooh,
these look very nice.
what is it? Oh, it's a Carnifex.
I do have a Carnifex model.
This is.
No,
You're not gonna get any audio, by the way, because we don't want to get ass blasted by copyright strikes. So just imagine whatever pew pew noises you need to be happy. I'm afraid you're gonna need to do that on your own.
It's the Thunderhammer
These-
down.
Can you pause it 1 second?
Sure.
Does each class have different grenades, or are they?
I don't know. Me. Doesn't look like it.
Might just be like. To be fair, like most of the things, like in the Warhammer, like obviously like tabletop game, there is just a grenade stratagem, and there's not types of grenades really. Obviously, they're chapter banners as well.
I mean,
Hopefully, we get to customize chapter banners there, because I thought that was the Ultramarine banner there for a Black Templar skin.
no, only
Oh, Hearthstone
Ultramarines.
ad. Wonderful.
Heart. Wait, what? Oh.
No, it's on the stream.
I love Hearthstone.
I uninstalled Hearthstone. The good ending.
I used to play it a bit. Oh, this
That's
is a
black
cool little
Templar.
finisher.
Ooh.
Sheesh. Holy cow.
I'll make my own. Thank you. See, that's what we wanted. This is I mean, it. Looking at it, it sure looks like Space Marine 1 with updated graphics.
Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed it would be.
Which again is not a complaint.
Yeah.
Oh, nice bit of. Oh man, the scenery is actually pretty on point.
Very
Because I know, like in earlier gameplay trailers, they've shown much more like ravaged Imperial City, which is, if people play the tabletop game, it's mostly the terrain that you interact with,
Yeah.
and even like just seeing how they've actually set up, like even just like little parts of this, it looks like the actual terrain you can buy from most Warhammer things.
Dude, pray for everyone's computers
there?
when they're trying to
Yeah,
run
yeah.
Yeah,
this.
pause it there. Just want to have a little
That's a lot of
appreciation there.
wow,
Wow.
guys.
Aside from Total Warhammer, this is probably the most colorful Warhammer game has ever been with the scenery.
Yeah, seriously.
The nice thing, like just with like scaling, is it might just be me, but like in the actual models, I think our like in our little model that we have, isn't our like our backpacks a little bit bigger than the ones on this? Like the Space Marine armor, even though this one here was like Phobos, which is like when was Phobos introduced? Like was that 9th or 8th?
I don't
Eighth edition.
remember.
Yeah, so
I
so
think it was 8th at least.
so people who are listening, like that's probably only what I think
Remembrancer that
maybe
old.
yeah, like probably 2017, like that. So it's so like if you in terms of Warhammer stuff, that's relatively new.
Please don't say that. I was in high school.
I know, but it is. But Phobos armor is a bit more like most Space Marine models don't have Phobos armor,
Might have to
but
put
I
it
do feel like this is like much more like Space Marines are designed to be a little bit more like crazy proportioned and like more things like over the top size, where this is quite like neatly packed.
Yeah.
three things, only one of which is related to what we're looking at, talking about. Two of them are DJ Beast. I do not believe you have friends. Baseball games are fun to go to because you don't go for baseball. You go to drink with friends and then sometimes scream when there's a home run.
Yeah.
And as for the actual thing related to the game, I think with the thing with they had to do the same for Space Marine with like the backpacks and the pauldrons, because if they made it completely tabletop faithful, they would just clip into each other. Like you physically
Yeah.
cannot move
Yeah.
when the like with that it's physically impossible.
He's got loads of like all the pouches he has are the same. Like there are ridiculous sized
Yeah.
pouches you get for some of your models, and he's got like an actual Reliquary model which is on the tabletop.
Oh yeah, it's a little bone.
It's pretty accurate.
No, that's all faithful. It's just like specifically with like pauldrons and backpacks. I remember if they made them tabletop size, it was impossible for them to move as they do in the game without massive clipping.
Should we keep playing just to have a little?
Should
It's
probably
nice
keep
seeing it
going.
like that. They actually changing up the environment, which is good.
I am not a fan of Phobos armor though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
Never really liked it. Yeah, this is definitely Space Marine 1 with better graphics.
Which again, compliment.
But
Yeah.
Not everything needs to be revolutionary, which can be said for Space Marine 1 as well. It's just good fun. That looked brutal.
Stepping on grots will be missed though.
That is going to be a shame. Maybe they'll make a DLC where the orcs come back when it sells well enough.
You only get plasma guns for certain classes, I think. So I only like the Blade Guard one, which is the sword and shield for people listening. That class is the only one that had a plasma gun so far.
I hope that. I mean, I guess this would say that's probably not, but I hope that the campaign is similar to the old one, where you would just like find weapons and then choose the ones that you wanted. In some missions, you would have jetpacks, and some you wouldn't. But look, going off of this, I assume you would just choose your class before the mission or something.
Yeah,
I think certain classes maybe only have access to certain. There's a heavy class as well, so heavy plasma gun for people saw like the plasma pistol for the sword and shield guy earlier. You can get like a super heavy plasma gun, which I think is like the equivalent of like they wear like Gravis armor, which is like basically even more bulkier Space Marine armor. Not quite a Terminator, if anyone knows what Terminators are. They are. Just for like some people this they might not.
Can anyone explain to me what the hey that's an Ultramarine ship there?
Yeah.
Oh, can anyone explain to me? All right, what the purpose of blowing that bomb up was? There's still Tyranids everywhere.
I mean, it clears the landing zone, I guess.
Does it? Because there's still flying Tyranids.
I don't know.
Tyranids just they eat. They are biomass. Feed me.
Stealthy 47. Thank you for the 2.
Why does Eli sound 14?
Fortnite's update is fire.
Do I sound different than normal? Also,
I don't
DJB
think so.
said you widows peaked in high school, Colin.
I fuck you.
Wow. People, this is quite late in, but can people let us know if our audio sounds alright? If anyone is too quiet, we need to go up a bit. Now this is the version mode like for us lot. We have a slight rivalry with another. With Mr. Star.
I'm going to kill them.
Yeah, we are going to be playing against them in this.
I cost them an hour and a half of their life the other day, so it's I still think that's so freaking funny, dude.
Eli sounds younger today.
Well, without meaning to throw shade, OBS is very easy to use, not Audacity.
Oh, well, they don't use OBS. They do something. Oh, you're saying they should use OBS.
That's why I'm saying OBS is very simple and can record everyone at once.
Oh, gosh. Well, we got a donation from Stealthy47. Thank you for the $2. Welcome back. Fortnite's new update is fire.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to be Forting our nights soon, I hope. Maybe not today, but like soon.
Someone did say earlier, do you think there'll be Fortnite dances in it? Probably not.
We can only hope.
Like they are somewhat taking themselves seriously. Should we keep playing? I think this is we're excited for this. Oh, pause that.
Oh, they look very pretty.
Wow, this looks very. That sure is the Ultramarines.
The Affiliation guys.
Damn. Because for like particularly Alpha Legion one, those shoulder pads you can't buy those tabletop wise that in 40k. You only buy them for the Horrors Heresy specifically, I believe.
Like, you see, the Alpha Legion, I have Headhunter models. They have those shoulder pads.
Yeah, you gotta spend $5 million on resin.
Yeah. The whatever the Plague Marine who's on the far right, Mr. literally rolling in
He has a
diarrhea.
blade guard.
Mr. Nurgle worshipper there. Why is there's no Slanesh Marine? None of that. Yeah.
Oh, what a
yeah.
surprise! What a surprise!
Emperor's Children, because they're a bit too.
I mean, these might not be the only 4 Chaos Space Marines that you get to play forever.
Yeah, there's no Thousand Suns one even there.
Yeah,
so-
but they have Rubric Marine enemies, so they have the assets. for it.
They've got the assets and models, so I'm sure that there's
There's
something
actual
with it.
unique. That's a unique shield though, because as far as it
Oh, yeah.
goes, the
It's covered in poop.
yeah. Well, first of all, actually, I don't think you can even buy berserkers who have bolt guns, which is the red boys in the.
No
Yeah.
word bearers.
They-
Someone
they're
would
mostly
need.
wearing chainswords.
Someone
Do I
would need.
sound? How are you guys?
I don't. To me, you don't sound any different.
Yeah, you sound
I
the
think.
same.
Weird.
I think Chad is just being Chad.
I mean, I like the idea of actually sword and shield. Like, it'd be interesting to see a Cornate Berserker, Mr. Red in the middle here, eventually have a shield, because they do not have shields in the lore.
No.
Yeah, well, imagine you can play any class, unless these are the classes right here.
Oh, yeah,
I
because I
don't
think,
know.
yeah, maybe
But
one
that
of
might be
these
the
is.
case.
Yeah, keep
Luke-
playing. Sorry, Colin. What's
Luke-
the Space Marine one? I think.
Lucas, no word bearers. Unfortunately, more than 5 people would need to be interested in the word bearers to justify
Hey,
that.
I'm
That's
one of
heavy.
those 5 people.
Well, good for you.
Wow.
Hey, word bearers were very fun to play in 9th edition because you could immediately sacrifice every cultist around you in Kimba. Oh, Gravis armor on the left though. That's cool.
Yeah.
The guy
Most-
kind of chuggers.
He looks what?
He looks a little chubby.
He's holding a heavy bolter. He's got to
Oh,
be.
the guy beside him.
Oh, well,
He looks a little silly. A little
it's,
squat.
they're space marines. They all look
Yeah.
big and bulky.
Yeah.
Cheap ass play. So I
Wait,
want to see-
leave him alone.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's how you
Oh, so
know
it's
this is
cool.
accurate, because it's got someone boosting out of spawn for no good reason, and they want to just
I
get
love
there
the.
quicker.
I thought it was 3v3, or is this a different mode?
I thought it was. I think.
Wow.
I'm sure there's a different mode.
I wonder why they made the Nurgle guy the melee class. Maybe we just have to wait, I guess.
So he's-
I'd be kind of
Thing is,
sad.
they-
if
I mean,
might
it
be a,
might just be skins.
Yeah,
yeah, I
there's-
hope it is.
I mean, it is
there's a
cool.
ch-
Though.
Dude, sick.
Yeah, I
This is
hope-
how you know this is a gameplay trailer, because he missed the easiest lunge in the fucking world.
Oh yeah, the sword and shield one here is just going to be ridiculous. Okay, so Banner's re-heal shield, but only killing people actually regens
Man,
health.
he's got the scale armor on the right shoulder. Feels good, man.
That's nice. Killed by an old marine. Oh yeah, heavy plasma gun. Heavy plasma gun. That's cool.
Looking at them.
No wait, do we go back? Do we usually go back to the? Do you see the Gravis one? We don't even have that, do we? Yet we don't have Gravis plasma.
No, we don't.
On
So I
tabletop?
guess that might be like a future. You know, like the Joy Toy,
Oh, yeah.
the larger models, and they showed off like a Blood Angel, which had like patterned like 6-pack abs in their armor plate. And then now we just, as of time, we're like,
Whoa, what the hell was
What
that?
the heck?
Is that a grappling hook?
oh,
look,
so
it's
he's
a-
playing the Vanguard. This is like the
Just
that's
fucking
their move.
drop kicked him. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I thought he just jumped, bro.
He
Wow.
just drop
That's
kicked
I
him.
mean,
That's
it's on
great.
point
That is
for that
something.
action. Oh
He did it
man.
again. That's not a complaint. That's great. Was it-
We
Gravis one getting
get
shit.
to see the Alpha Legion guy hit a shot.
Oh, so the Gravis guy is getting an iron halo. He has an iron halo above him.
Yeah,
Is he going
So
to make
he's
this one?
basically-
Oh, hey, actually hit.
Oh.
nice. It definitely looks nice and clunky like the old Space Marine multiplayer.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, we just said the skins are gorgeous though. Like,
Oh yeah. No, Space Marine 1 multiplayer was really fun. It was just really awkward.
Is
and
Alpha
hard.
Legion guy going to do something? Oh, he's going to
Ah.
jump into the middle of the fight. He
What did
has
he do?
no right to win and then die.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, this is the spirit of competitive multiplayer. You got people running in and throwing their lives away.
Oh man.
oh, a Night Lord though.
Okay, there we go. So we do get different skins. Thank
We
you.
just we look at the Night Lord if you can.
Oh,
get it.
yeah. I'm going to try and get it in a little
better
movement
frame.
frame so it's not blurry. All right, that might be the best you're going to get with that
You
blinding.
could put it on like 0.25 speed or something. If you wanted to be fancy with it.
can't wait for all the people to lose their mind about playing. Like, I can't wait to play my beloved Night Lords. The most healthiest interaction.
The healthiest fan base.
Ooh.
They sure look cool.
They get lightning effects as well. That's pretty cool.
This is neat.
Damn.
Resounding
Yeah.
Ultramarine victory as always.
As always.
Score limit reached. Oh, looks like this is just a quick little highlight of everything that. Yep, explosion. I'm glad the dropkick
Yeah.
featured. I'm glad the dropkick got in.
Oh, it looks cool. That gameplay trailer was.
Oh,
kinda
they showed
cool
on
and goofy.
Discord. Oh no.
What do you? Who
No,
cares?
no, no.
What are they gonna see? They're more gonna be
Yeah,
looking
no,
at all
I
my
know,
5 million
I know, I was
servers.
Oh gosh.
We've said some foul stuff.
You have no choice but to see the Discord if you wanted to stream this way. What is this next one? This is just gameplay overview.
This is the gameplay overview trailer. Oh,
All right, this sure is a hive fleet.
Cadians?
The lads.
It's always going to be Cadians for these games. They're generic.
Yeah.
Like it's
Canadian
like why it's
shoplifters
always
literally
Ultramarines.
everywhere.
Their main export was people.
Does anyone feel weird about the fact
That-
like Titus put like chain around his wrist, obviously, which is like a Black Templar thing?
No, it looks cool.
Or
I don't
Good
know. I don't know
reference.
the Titus lore. Yes.
I think it's supposed to be like his lore that happens between game 1 and game 2.
We're gonna
Man,
get a Titus novel. That would be cool.
I think this is it. We're living it.
I mean, yeah, I know.
God,
I my PC's gonna look like that Thunderhawk. Is that a Thunderhawk? I don't. Am I right?
yeah.
All right, thank you. I got something right. Holy shit.
So go back 1 second. Who was that like procession walking? Somewhere?
Oh yeah.
Was that a tech priest in there?
Did
A little bit before that, I think. Tiny bit just after this, and then, yeah,
Yeah, there's some-
yeah, tech
yeah,
priests.
guys.
There are tech priests. Oh, these are the two I think who are your main guys throughout your missions as well.
This is all right. Briefly looking at it, the guy on the right is going to be the Sidonis, and the guy on the left is going to be the Leandros.
Believable.
He looks a little bit more grizzled, and left guy looks a little bit more newly. I don't know why it's mostly the guy on the right's jawline. I don't know why his jawline just looks a lot more. I don't
We
know.
need Andy here to
firm.
tell us, like, because Andy is an absolute fiend for like chapter symbol
Lewis.
stuff. Like he tells us, like, if it's like on someone's certain knee pad, it means something as well.
Lewis 1945. Thank you for the 2. Let's blame Lorgar for no Lorecrimes episode. Nah,
Yeah.
we blame Andy. He's networking in real life, also known as going on a date.
Yeah.
That man is choosing. You know, like, what's that thing that you could have get laid or something, but then you chose Warhammer every time.
Where is this mystical tech priest? I see tech
mean,
marine or
There's
oh
two
tech priest.
there.
I don't know why tech marine is what went into my brain. I see the tech priest though. Yeah.
Well, the tech marine is the tech priest.
Yeah.
space
Yeah,
marine.
I messed up my words, but yeah.
What is that in the background there? What was on that?
Dome.
Big. Oh, stop. I don't know. Just big generic ruins.
Well, there is a. I mean, it looks kind of like the Phalanx, or is it just a city turned over?
I think it's just a city.
I think it's just
build
city or
right?
building. I don't think they would blow up the Phalanx
Yeah.
for Space Marine 2. I wish
but-
they did. That'd be awesome.
Or
But
like Phalanx, like there are like Imperial, is it Administratum ships that just look like that just
Yeah.
float in space. Entire places where people. And
I
their
mean,
families-
the Phalanx isn't anything inherently special, other than for the fact it's just really big and it's where the Imperial Fist live, basically. Like,
Oh, I remember now. The chain on his arm is to signify he was in Deathwatch, which is, I think, the opening mission of the game. Before you see him turn into a Primaris Marine, which is that now, which is like the slightly Thousand Suns.
ooh, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Wait, go back, slope.
All right,
0.5.
all right. Hang on.
Zangor.
I
Oh, God.
Yo, I didn't know this stuff.
I hate Zangors.
Wait, pause
hate-
on the Zangor.
I like Zangors in fantasy. I don't like Zangors in the combat patrol.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The fantasy sword and shield goat men.
Yeah.
I don't even mind that they exist, like as an option. Like, give me a better collector box.
So Thousand Suns are, like, I guess the end boss, really. I've seen certain
Yeah.
things like a Helldrake recently as well.
Tyranids will never get to be the main threat of anything. They are not allowed to
Yeah.
win. This is going to destroy computers. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So cool though.
I'm surprised they went with the Chaos End boss, because that's what they did with the first game, too.
Well, it's
Yeah, it's chaos.
it's the greater threat where like it's a character. Oh, a nice lictor.
No, I'm glad.
I think
nice
Lictor's
save.
I love lictors.
But go back on the lictor 1 second. I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Eli. Lictors don't go invisible, do they? Like in real lore.
I mean,
I thought
kinda
lictors
do.
they were just like incredibly stealthy, just but like not.
Well, they have like
Aren't they psychic?
camouflage.
Kind of.
They're like chameleons.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably not like that, but like they are pretty much invisible in the books.
It's also for like I'm gonna be I'll be upfront for the sake of making the game more fun. I don't mind if the lore gets bent a bit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
close enough. Like I mean, that's definitely not the extent of it as it is in books. Not the ones I've read at least, but
That's quite a lot of the Ultramarines.
I
Just
hate-
crazy, like like
Yeah.
we were always worried about they might replace old models. I think particularly if you see it here, the right hand side, I don't know how old that model is. The Rhino.
I
Yeah,
love
there he
rhinos.
is.
Can
I
you
love
can you
my
highlight the
box.
Rhino, Colin? Just
I-
for people like the mouse.
Does the mouse
Yeah.
show?
Yeah, like that. We see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it should.
The fact that all the other vehicles are like more modern 8th,
Mhm.
9th, 10th edition releases, and the trusty old Rhino is
It's still there, baby.
That's all we need.
Wait,
I don't
like-
like the Primaris tanks.
The fact that they've actually proportioned it a little bit bigger, because 10 of those guys are meant
Yeah,
to
I
They're
know.
not gonna fit in that thing.
thing.
Either that or there are gonna be a couple people on a Battle Brothers lap.
yeah.
Oh,
Just worry, bro.
Nah.
We're gonna smoke with the homies because it's ultra tense in this little. tiny-
Stephen Bonar says that the Von Ryan lictors have invis. They're the new ones that they made. once it's
Ah.
released.
Oh, my friend plays like the sneaky Tyranid list, and he has one of those.
I
One's
hope-
really sick,
I hope
like-
beyond hope that the double twist of this game is that the Tyranids just devour the Thousand Sun Sorcerer, pulling whatever crap this is, and it ends on
Yeah.
Tyranids being the threat again. I don't care
There
that
was
there's.
there was a Victorious Guard in there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Cool. Damn.
All right, I'm gonna say I'm so much more interested in fighting Tyranids than the Thousand Suns because from a
Yeah, me
gameplay
too.
perspective, I'm worried it's gonna be what Space Marine 1 is, and then the Chaos Marine enemies are just gonna be bullet sponges that give
Yeah,
zero
that sucks.
feedback until they're dead.
Yeah.
I think there's a certain thing I've seen where the Thousand Suns one, if sometimes they have a chance that if you kill them, they do come back.
Come back.
because
Yeah.
I mean, like, if quite a lot of the missions are this though, like after a while, it would be a bit annoying.
Well, that was the thing. Like Space Marine 1, and just from the looks of it, this game as well, work and flow so much better as fighting the big Tyranid horde. Or like, and then you're like,
Yeah, as long as
because
you have a mix of it.
part of Space Marine 1 issue is when Chaos showed up, it turned into a cover shooter with no cover mechanics. So you just awkwardly huddled behind a box and
Oh.
took pot shots.
Melter. That was a melt. Like, could you go back to the melter gun? Because the first time I've ever like, I never understand like
Ooh.
what a melter gun. It just looks like a hot ball of gas on that one, whereas I thought it was like a.
That's something we're in the
Hot
first game.
lunch.
too.
There's been no melta-guns are all over the place in video games.
There's just like beams as well in some.
Yeah. For people
Genesis-
listening, they're the anti-vehicle guns. in
Stealthy
most of the,
47. Genesis chapter fit is gonna go hard. Yeah, maybe.
That's right,
Thank you
buddy.
for the
Colin,
two
you know,
again.
he's a Genesis chapter to the beloved people.
Uh,
very quickly.
Ultramarine spares. That's it. That's
Entire-
literally
the
it.
entire chapter where the Ultramarines are the poster boys of this game and basically everything in Warhammer. As soon as they take any losses, there's another Space Marine chapter that just they move ranks to the Ultramarines, which is unheard of for any other.
It's lovely. Crimson Glory with
Crimson
the 20.
Glory, bless your soul.
Carcharodons better have a skin since my beloved Eaters of Worlds are in PvP. I mean,
That'd be cool.
I would be
That might
surprised
be-
if that's a way they keep the game kind of on. It's going to be rude to say for a game that's not even out, like a life support. Like, look, your guys are as a skin here. Oh, look, Zangors. I'm not going back to the Zangors.
Well,
I
there's a
will.
lot of
Please,
it
please,
allows for the-
No, I'm going back to the choice
Wow,
screen.
wow, wow, wow.
You know what? Stream yourself. Stream yourself. I'm Andying here. I have the power.
Oh my god.
Okay, the classes then. Tactical, Assault, Vanguard, Bulwark, Sniper, Heavy.
Dude,
So
Sniper,
we've
Alpha
seen,
Legion,
you know,
not hitting a single shot.
Yeah, buddy. They definitely could have. They could have taken a couple takes for that gameplay trailer.
They
I'm
could
not
have
gonna
got someone who could
lie.
aim.
That wasn't great.
What do you suspect will be like the dud?
The dud class.
Probably
I'm
Vanguard
feeling a Tactical and
or
Bulwark.
tactical.
I feel like Bulwark might just be too slow.
I mean, the
benefit of,
Bulwark
like,
wasn't the Bulwark the one that put down the shield though? Like whenever that, however often that
The
ability
banner.
comes out, it can be
Without the,
held. Or yeah, the banner.
I kind of wish that they were not classes. Maybe that's a hot take, but I wish you could just make your own war gear things like the old one.
It might be in the campaign. Like if the campaign, which is playing as Captain Titus, is you basically get access to pretty much all of this stuff, then I'm okay with that. If it's for, if this is like specifically for like PvE and PvP, like in the multiplayer stuff, I understand the need to like streamline it. Because at some point, if everyone's got like the best weapon for that game, it's a bit crazy.
Yeah, well, that wasn't really an issue in Space Marine 1, even when I played it like a few months ago. People just use what they think is cool. But yeah, you're probably right. But Halo
Pretty
2
much
Jackal
got it.
says they have Carcharodon's emblem in the game already.
Ooh.
So there's a decent chance that they have like the army painter stuff like the old game did, where you can just kind of customize your guy,
That'd be cool.
and then you can pay for fancier armor
Iron Hands
pieces.
Heavy. Iron Hands Heavy. Ooh, here we
Oh,
go.
they're pretty perks. No perks. Don't show me that.
0.25, please, Colin.
Perk tree
where do you see perk?
Low.
on the right side. Perk tree.
Oh yeah, that is perk tree, isn't it?
Percocet.
No, the perk is it.
Size the Emperor,
that
though.
is-
That's
yeah.
massive.
Or a Silver Templar. So it might be a Silver Templar.
I do slightly worry, though. Are all the upgrades, though, like Ultramarine upgrades for the armor, but then we've just
Oh, here's
slapped...
the army. Sorry. Go ahead.
Ooh, this
And I
is
just wonder, like,
pretty cool
if they
looking.
just slap on, like, see if all these upgrades are actually just generic Ultramarine, and a lot of this stuff is army painter, just like you basically just change the color, but it's not.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think this is all army painter stuff. But they have lots of emblems. Like, look, the shark is right on the top, right there.
We have a donation
Also-
by Professor Donga. Thank you, brother. He
Thank
says
you.
the campaign lets you pick and choose all the weapons from each class. PvP and the co-op mode has classes. Dreadnought might become a class later. Hell yeah.
Okay, that's good news about the campaign. The good thing chat's here.
My
They are-
entombed gelatinous, slightly gone wrong Space Marine brother in a dreadnought would be the coolest thing to witness.
Whoa, what the
Who's that
heck?
cyberpunk looking dude? He's
Yeah,
he's
what the
chromed
heck?
up.
I
He's
mean,
about to
that's
get
crazy.
He's about to get Adam smashed.
I don't know what chapter that will be other than
Blood. He's got the ab armor. It's got to be Blood Angels.
Blood Angel's successor though, because the pauldron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just like somebody making something that looks cool. and
Yeah.
then yeah.
Trials. Let's say trials. Oh, you can. Do you do trials for each weapon then? Maybe.
I don't.
Uh,
It looks like there's
Oh.
3.
I don't know what a trial. I don't. It's probably just like old Call of Duty challenges, like you can unlock a skin or something for it. Then
as long as it's not paid for.
I hope it isn't.
That guy
That's
just
battle-
blew up.
At least you get some battle damage. ones as
Just
well.
exploded. Hang
That's
on.
good- That's some good slow mo right there.
It just exploded.
Green.
Damn, that is cool though.
They got the
Victory's
fancy
Guard helmet. Yeah, Victory's Guard helmet. Oh, Thousand Suns though.
There they are.
All
right,
right,
well,
they're getting two shot.
They already looked infinitely more like reactive to hits than they did in Space Marine 1, so that's a good sign.
I think one of them. Just pause on it, Colin. If you, I'm pretty sure one of those Thousand
Wait, go
Suns.
back. Wait. Go,
We're just looking at the Thousand Suns.
The one there's a Thousand Suns Terminator there. And, oh
A Scarab, a Cult
yeah,
Terminator.
terrible called Terminators
In
with
the bottom right.
blaster, missile rack. Oh, hell,
Pause. Enhance.
No, you're asking for too much on that one.
Lose the cloth.
What?
It was for the.
That's quality.
Don't
Oh my
know
god,
more
quality
about it.
even higher quality.
That's what. Did you just want to make a joke about losing the cloth? Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Those guys are screwed.
They have the Ultramarines plume there on
This,
the last guy
this
too.
go back to it. This reminds me of State of Decay when you've royally messed up and you're surrounded by zombies shooting down.
That left guy is dripped out.
Dude, he
Yeah,
is.
Ultramarine stuff.
Man, it looks like, even though it's grim dark, you know what I mean? Like, it just looks clean though.
It looks nice. Yeah.
Like, it's generally what a Space Marine looks like though.
Dude,
Nine hand, it's a nice touch.
shout out to the State of Decay 3 trailer coming 3 years after the last scrap of info on it. Ooh, robot hand.
That's a lot of. What is all this
hurts.
stuff?
There's a lot of
That's a lot.
stuff.
That's a lot of stuff. I don't
It is
know.
customized gear though. Does that mean maybe we get access to different types of grenades?
I
So they
guess.
got. What's the just a quick pause on the weapons there, Colin? Just want to see.
Yeah,
So
I see.
standard is that bolt pistol? Was that just standard bolt rifle? That's the Phobos. Well, bolt rifle as well. Heavy bolt rifle. Scoped. I guess that's a sniper version of it. Bolt pistol. Is it heavy bolt? Is it heavy bolt? Heavy bolter. Fuck. Oh god. Okay, we get that. Heavy bolter. Was that plasma one there? And then there's like a melted hand pistol.
Pistol.
Melted pistol. Do they have
We-
melted pistols?
I don't know.
There are. I don't know if any Space Marines do, but like,
What do we do?
Agrax, whatever the Salamanders chapter master guy does, he
Wait,
has
wait,
one.
the
Because I got
fish
shot by
flavor.
it the other day.
I'm gonna be
Because,
real. If 90% of the complaints about this game are this fun mechanic isn't lore accurate, I'm gonna hate Warhammer audience even more than I do. Holy shit. It's fun. It's fun. Who cares? It's fun.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good to me.
Just for people listening, if it was lore accurate, there would only be like 2 or 3 Space Marines in the entire thing. Because Space Marines are incredibly rare in Warhammer.
That is what the campaign is like. There's only 4 max.
We saw the screenshot of like 30 of them though.
Well. Oh yeah, like
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, this is what we saw. Okay, this is
Night
like
Lord?
Well, yeah, but they send companies to do stuff like.
Oh my god, he actually hit the jump.
He had that freaking. He hit the switch and the freaking the chainsword at the end there.
There's one
That
on the right.
Iron Warrior
it's
looks
generic.
pretty
I
sexy.
think that's an Iron
That's a
Warrior.
Death Guard. It's a
All
Death
right, that's a
Guard,
Death
actually.
Guard. All right, well,
I
that's...
take it back.
What is that? Who is that?
Yeah, it's
It's
generic.
definitely Death Guard.
Is that not an Iron Warrior?
He looks like maybe it is just generic, but it looks like Death Guard to me.
You're Joe. Thank you for the 5.
Thank you.
There were some people outside the fan upset that one of the Ultramarines being black. Whatever. I don't know, man. It's space.
The
That's
DJ
like-
Beast, he like really be speedrunning life. First he gets married, now his son is reacting to Space Marines trailer. I don't know how I sound young. Oh my gosh. Surely Colin will hit the gritty in Space Marine too.
Dude, there is shout out to where is it? An all-time multiplayer classic. Jumping into a fight, you're going to get your ass beaten.
Where's my team?
Also, all-time classic. That guy who's going AFK and getting laid into by a bolter. I love.
Oh,
I think the heavy class is calling to me. Too, I like how that Death Guard moves fast. Was it in lore like he strolls?
I really enjoyed shooting the bolter, and I remember not really liking the melee in Space Marine 1, so we'll see if it's good in this. At least in PvP, I mean.
Yeah.
The opening
But I was
moveset
also
does-
just bad, probably.
the opening moveset does seem to be the same for a lot of it. As in, like, they took a sort of big twist, if you know what I mean. They do it.
Oh.
Dreadnought
Redemption.
mentioned. Oh, that's a great Space Marine. I miss box knots, man.
Damn, we're gonna have so much fun on this.
This would. Yeah. This we can play this with the Starries Anonymous guys, hopefully. Although Aaron does not have a computer that it'll
Halo
work with
5
much.
ground pound. Brother, this was in the first game. Ground pound is not unique to Halo 5.
Don't mention Halo 5 in the same room as Space Marine 2, please. Don't put that
Please don't
energy
put
on
that
us.
curse into the world. Oh, are we moving on to... Why? This is a lot of things. How long is this video?
Well, we can keep
I
it
think
going.
it's just
28 minutes. 29 minutes.
We're not
we
planning
can skip. We could probably skip the opening thoughts.
That's a good point. I don't... Yeah, that's...
Was it a cutscene?
Yes. Then this should be like all the actual gameplay.
What?
What?
Oh, it looks like the Dark
Oh,
Tide.
no.
This looks
This
like...
that's the XCOM loading screen.
Yeah, this is Dark Tide, pretty much. Another Space Marine game. No,
I haven't even played Dark Tide.
Yeah, because it sucks.
Yeah, I know. That's why I never bought it, because I knew it wouldn't be fun.
You're right now, but it's already too late, you know.
Professor-
DJB, come on, bro.
What did he say?
Donga,
Great
great
idiot.
name.
Alright, can you... Don't put that on me, you
Professor
asshole.
Donga, thank you for the $5.
Thank
Says
you
the
very
game
much.
has crossplay between all consoles
Yeah.
if your friend doesn't have a PC that can handle it.
Yeah, that should be good. And then DJB's Colin looking great, very EDP getting confronted.
Christ.
That's very funny. Oh my god.
Ugh.
Wet socks.
What is it? What do you mean? Oh, marshes. Yeah. I don't know if Space Marine. I don't think Space Marines wear socks.
Dude, they're
Kill
bare,
Harry,
they're bare feet in there?
Kill Harry says Dark Tide was shilled
Space
too
Marine
hard by Luton. Well, fine enough. Thank you so
What?
much to Luton, whose gameplay we're going to be watching right now.
feet. Yeah, for real. We can't be hating on them.
What? Isn't that just what?
No, $5 from Crimson Glory. Thank you very much. So is this just community gooning stream?
Apparently.
Yeah. We're just watching.
Gooning,
Space Marine
I got compared to EDP. That's not good. Don't do that.
Yeah, on a side note, everyone watching the Mr. B stuff. I know this
No
might take
dogs.
the stream.
Mr. Beast stuff? What's happening with Mr. Beast?
I have no idea.
It's not for this, but yeah, we'll leave it off stream because obviously
Okay, alright.
he'll extremely date this. But, crazy.
I do not keep up with that.
No, it's not worth it. Ooh.
Fair.
At least like the environments are quite varied up in the game as well, because a lot of, I think my only complaint with Space Marine 1 was a lot of it did feel repetitive environment wise. Like I did get a bit of,
Yeah, because it was all in in the cityscape.
I mean,
guess.
it was also a 7th gen game, which was the height of
Yeah.
brown environments.
Yeah.
Dirty and
Was-
brown. That was Call of Duty, that was Battlefield, that was Space Marine.
the actual plasma gun he's wielding though here. I
Yeah.
guess it's weird like in obviously in a gameplay sense it's just probably a bit more like an anti-elite gun, but obviously lore-wise that thing would immediately burn through one of those within one shot, which is not like a complaint at all. It's just very much like it's obviously things are spec'd out to be a bit more
Fun.
like Thunderhammer was obviously slow but heavy hitting. Sword just can deal a bit more arcing, like it's a bit more, it hits more enemies obviously, which
Bro
it doesn't.
says- Do you have something else?
No, it's all good. Go.
Bro says, I doubt this game will last longer than Dark Tide. That's crazy. Space Marine 1's multiplayer still exists, bro. You can still get into a game pretty quick. This game better be better than Dark Tide, or I will be very sad.
Yeah. Dark Tide was a bit of like there was just too much hope on it.
Dude, this is
I mean,
this is a certified me when my son won't get me beer from the fridge moment.
That's when you train your dog to do it.
Now we got chat talking about Mr. Beast now, my bad.
What did he
Mr.
do?
Beast Ice Tiger effect? No, I can't do it. Pretty. I mean, we're dealing with Tyranny environments though as well. Like it's done quite. Obviously, Tyranny just love jungle worlds mostly.
We could probably
They-
watch this on 2x speed. Sorry, just
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. If we can.
How about we'll start with 1.5 times speed.
Yeah.
That is a goofy waddle already.
I can already hear the music of like.
Mario
How
Kart lightning.
How
effect.
Tortoise in the chat says, "I am Jesus Christ." What a range.
I think that's blasphemy.
Yeah, I'd say so. Jeez.
So some of they actually do have Tyranid warriors who are ranged as well. Like, or not all Tyranids are melee.
Colin having a son is a fantastic joke. Teclis isn't around for that to happen. He's just mean sometimes. Colin will have a son. I believe it.
I've dated
Yeah.
people
We'll find a
before,
way.
man. What the hell is this?
Colin will probably have like 12 kids, and he'll be.
Live
All right,
on a farm.
don't give me that nightmare either.
That's why you guys need to donate to really help his YouTube career because he's
All right, well, now it makes you sound like I'm using the money for hookers.
12 children for the chat. Am I right?
This is Genghis Khan in it.
Highest donator gets to name my firstborn.
And when Colin passes away, like whoever goes to his funeral is then buried with him because no one's allowed to know the location of where Colin Frankenstein is buried. God. Ooh, that's
A
nice.
zone throw. Very
Zone.
nice.
Kyle has
friend
never touched a
Paul
woman.
Lowe
All
was
right,
the-
that's
On tabletop. They're horrible.
They already look just as hellish to deal with as they are in Dawn of War.
And in
Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
tabletop.
Zone throw actually probably 1v4s an entire squad of Space Marines. I'm not gonna lie. Just thinking about it.
Yeah, but they also probably would have been
That's
dragged out a
crazy.
lot earlier if it was lore accurate. There had to be like a
We gotta stop saying the words lore accurate. It's killing me.
it's killing me.
yeah. Where's my lore accurate backpack size? Which class do you guys think you'll go for first though? 'Cause I think mine's obvious.
Probably the jump guy.
Yeah, I was thinking jump guy or sniper guy, or just tactical.
Eli, I don't think after our Fortnite stream, so I don't think we're allowed to touch the sniper.
Would you? I'm curious, like Colin, what will you customize your chapter to be there? Will you stay as? Will you go Genesis chapter, or will you stay Ultramarine?
I'll have to properly think about that. It'll probably also change it up for which guy I'm playing as.
CGPs, please.
What's he doing now?
I think I'll probably go Iron Hands. I like the idea if you could change your customized look for each what is it, class, or maybe you have like presets.
Tom
Yeah.
Warren with the 2. Colin, name your first kid's Sandgore. Crimson Glory with the 20 for Colin's
guys
Mormon
doing that.
arc. Also name your firstborn named Corn.
Oh, Mormon Colin would be crazy. That'd be something.
I'm Catholic.
I know.
Would that not work because they don't feel like some type of way about medical stuff?
I don't. What?
Was it blood transfusions? Which
No,
one's the
that's.
blood
Well, I don't
that's
get
Hope's
blood
War.
transfusions.
I think they're the same thing, but they're not.
I think Mormons are indeed allowed to take insulin for diabetes.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
They're just judgy about it.
Oh my gosh.
It is actually pretty damn good though. So the banner ability is obviously the one for what was it called? Bulwark they called it. Crack grenades or there are different types of grenades. Which ones are crack ones? Cracks are the more
Aren't
AP.
those like frag grenades? No.
There was also frag grenades there as well.
Crack grenades are like the strength 6 AP 3
Mm,
back in 6th edition. I don't know what they are now. And then the frag is the
probably a CP stratagem that isn't worth it if I were to take a
Yeah.
guess.
You do it if you're desperate, really. Like if you only got one guy left and you're about to fight a Catan shard.
I ordered the old Nightbringer and Deceiver from my local game store the other day. I realized that I wanted those models before they get obliterated from existence eventually. I also really want the old Vespid models now, but I lost my chance for that
I
one.
wish I could say I wanted those because I like Vespid. I don't like those Vespid.
Do you think? For
I
the,
love the old town models.
You
What?
know, do you think for the gameplay, like obviously they're like massive enemy wave incoming? Do you think it'd be like Left 4 Dead, where like if they sense you're doing like going too
if
quick?
they're doing well, they throw
throw more
hordes at you.
Hmm.
That'd be cool. I hope they
Yeah,
do.
'cause like that would mean like if you replayed it, it would almost feel like a bit more of a different experience at each time because you'd play it at different points. Man, that's just brutal. God, you would play like difficulties at different points.
Bro, what is happening?
Whoa, he got poisoned.
So many colors.
So mother
He
is
also looks like he's getting his shit rocked.
This is Luton, brother. Represent.
This
He,
looks
he,
like it'll
he,
be a,
he
like
is
a
going.
slog
He's
of
going. He's
school.
going hard though. You know, he's giving as good as he
Yeah.
gets.
There's like something like vine traps are spawning from the ground.
Mhm.
I don't know which Tyranid unit does that. Is that the zoanthropes?
It could just be an
I hope that
environmental.
we get
hazard.
more bioforms like gene stealers, and I guess we saw lictors earlier, like venomthropes. Venomthropes would be awesome. I don't know if they even get models anymore, but frick, they're cool.
You know, it'd be cool if we get one of the more newer ones, like the
Yeah, like the winged prime or whatever.
JB said a second of morality, and then Kill Harry said, "Never feel bad for being righteous," i.e., making fun of me. Good lord.
Oh, man.
We've seen the Eldar so far. I don't want to see the Eldar in this game because it's going to be Captain Titus
they-
butchering through them. No, thank
Yeah.
you.
shock
Very nice.
grenades as well. Shock grenades is not a
Very
thing on
nice.
tabletop at all, is it, Eli? Like
Not
an
that
early
I know of. I think, yeah, actually.
This is not the time to be kneeling down in front of the guardsmen.
Oh, no, brother.
DJB, so you're on a holy crusade. You guys gotta stop, like, freaking
Don't get
encouraging this guy. DJB,
Ooh,
is war
what's
criminal.
this one, Eli, again? It's
Oh, I missed a Ravener? Okay, that's epic.
that.
My God, it's brutal.
God.
Yeah,
It's
no,
so
that's good. That's how it
quick.
should be. That's awesome. That's super cool. Can I get a shout out to a Red Terror model?
No,
I love,
that thing
I love
sucks.
you, Red Terror
It's
model. I
awful.
love you, Red
It's
Terror
horrible.
Get in.
model.
The Red Terror model is miserable.
Oh, ripped his
That was
face.
awesome.
They're little Tyranid drop pods, like their own versions of them on the side as well.
Gunnery Sergeant Harker 1v1 to Ravener with his bare
Bro,
hands.
that Tyranid butthole, whatever thing was on the side, what was that?
I'm not
Sweet
going
Tyranid.
back to it because I don't want to look at it, whatever it is. I don't want to be reminded.
Tyranid drop pods got me acting unwise.
Oh my gosh. Oh, some like what are they called? Oh my gosh, the ones that birth the Tyranids. And then the other variant is the one with the big gun. They're like, it's like something with vor in the name. I'm not gonna lie. I think at least is it like Tyrannifex?
Oh,
That
that
might
Lehman.
be it.
No, yeah.
This is,
Demon
alright,
Hunter.
hang on, I'm gonna go back for a sec to that. Where was the
Turvagon. No,
fight
not
against it? Because
Turvagon.
that this is
Maybe
in
it is
1.5
Turvagon? It is
speed.
Turvagon. Sorry.
It was at a normal speed.
Yeah, this is normal speed. So it's definitely a little slower than it was.
Yeah, telegraph attacks, but it still looks.
Still, it's juking his jaws
Yeah.
and stuff, which is cool. Yeah, you guys are right. It is Turvagon. And then I don't remember what the other one's called. I thought it was also like that, but
Ryan 109 in the live chat. I'm afraid this game will not make Colin's pancreas reactivate. In fact, it still works somewhat because if it
See,
didn't, he
it's
would
also
be dead.
yeah, it's also a digestive organ, which is actually what like 90% of its cells do. Unfortunately, the 10% don't work, so I have diabetes.
It looks like, to be fair, this looks somewhat open world in some parts because he could have gone left there, or back into that like the shrine cave there with the Lehman Rust tanks.
Michael W, that's the
no.
four-armed emperor to you, buddy. Tyrannifex, that's the one I was thinking of with the big gun.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love Gene Stealer cults. I love when my faction doesn't even get the illusion of happy ending. You win or
faction.
lose, you're done either way. I
Yeah,
do
but-
actually like that,
well,
but not
I
for
love
my
the
army.
Gene Stealers.
I like that there are people who can enjoy that. I'm not one of them, but I respect it.
Fair,
Do you
fair.
think it's done the God of War thing where like it's all one shot? So do you think gameplay seamlessly moves into like cutscene, or is there like a pause?
Yes,
I
we'll
hope
see.
it's not like God of War and it's a 60-hour long movie.
I hope that
I mean,
this
I'm
Biohorse.
I'm gonna get yelled at for that one. I'm gonna get yelled at so bad for that
I
one.
hope it's not God of War. Wow.
I hope it's like the first God of War games, where it's a game.
Parker Mestera loves the Stormlight video. Thank you. We are glad you like it, especially how.
DJ, you can just call it
I
Gene Stealer
can't
cultist.
wait to do part 2, Kaladin story.
Boy.
And I can't wait to explain how Kaladin story, an entire video would be only part one, like one book he's in, and he's in like 5 at the moment. Because it would take 3 hours.
Kaladin is definitely the Ryan Gosling character in
Which one, sorry?
Stormlight. He's the Ryan Gosling. He's me character in Stormlight.
Who'd you say? Kaladin?
Kaladin, yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Dalinar's the goat though.
Ah, Dalinar's daddy. And I mean that in the most respectful way. Is he doing energy blast from his weapon?
What?
I guess it is power sword, isn't it?
I think it's yeah, it's just plasma. Just so...
Or did he get like I think he bought like a temporary boost from something. Energy sword. I mean, to be fair, like obviously in tabletop, which makes these ones are like sword and shield blade guards, not bulwarks, is what they are in here. But what makes blade guards so good is that they have the invulnerable save on their shields. But I don't know if something like as special as that can really translate as well over to, particularly with the combat. Like I'm that shit moving.
That looked like one of the buildings in Dawn of War. That's cool.
Dude, his feet
He's got a little
wash.
tentacle moving down there.
Yeah.
We got $5 from Gabando's Mighty Schlong of Cygnus.
Yes.
Welcome back. Nice to see your big name. Colin just hates the new God of War because you have to kill elves.
Truly.
Nice.
Those are Norse elves. Those are their own thing. Those are bugs.
Nixon's
why are you guys putting view counts in the chat? What do you mean by this?
I mean, what in the chat? Oh,
Nixon's
Putting the view
count.
counts in
112 of us are the same paranoid schizophrenic.
the...
Kill Harry, I am a solid 6 out of 10. All right, fuck you.
That's not true, Colin. You're a 7.
I'd smash.
7 is also good.
I wouldn't pass.
It's because Colin is funny. Colin is like very funny, so therefore
Yeah,
you laugh all your way into like a committed relationship.
Women are way less shallow than men as well. Like it really is a lot of personality.
Yeah.
But I'd smash.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Smash
brothers.
or pass Lorecrimes edition.
Smash. Main event Virgil with the 10. Is that euros? I think that's euros.
It's euros, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take Space Marine was an average but fun game, and if one talks about it like it's the best game ever, it tells me you have no taste and accept any slop with a 40k logo slapped on it. I'm gonna be real. I agree with every word of that.
That's very true.
It was like that's why I say it's a 7 out of 10 game with love, because like you play it, it's a fun hack and slash game, and you go, that was a fun game.
I think Space Marine 1 is, I mean, again, because we're so desperate for like what is a AAA budget on a Warhammer game. Space Marine 1 will probably be it's the game that walked so that many other games in the future could run.
I don't think there's anything wrong. Like Bolt Gun, like that game is like a good 8 out of 10. It's a fun like boomer shooter hack and slash. Fun. It's not revolutionary, but it's a good game.
When did Space Marine 1 come out? Was that 2010? Was it?
I don't know, but
old.
It came out the same year as Orcs Must Die, which is a shame because it means Space Marine 1 wasn't even the best game about killing orcs that year. Because that game was a banger.
What else came out at the exact same time in 2010? Like, what Assassin's Creed were we on?
Halo Reach came out then, which means Space Marine had to compete with Halo in its heyday.
It is. Give it some love, brother. It's got some age on it though.
I would not want to be a game.
Shout out to the actual, like, that's the actual terrain pieces there.
Oh yeah, that is pretty cool.
Shout out to that being accurate.
That is cool.
Look at that, like even Space Marine 1, you know, its environment design for as limited as it was, because it was also a 360 like game. Pretty faithful like design. A little barren, but you know they have big factory churches.
This seems fair. Space Marine 2 here does seem pretty. Like there's nothing out here that is not Like, it's very lore accurate in terms of its look.
Well,
Oh no, they're doing good
Add-
environment stuff.
Mm.
What were you gonna say?
I was just saying, like, add him to their low accurate counter.
Cabana's Mighty
Like,
Schlong of
that's the thing
Cygnus.
that we would
Collins
notice.
a
Like,
5 out of 10 minus points for bad organ. I can't even say anything to that one, man. I know. I see my medical bills. They're only gonna get worse.
Space Marine is better than Halo Reach. That's a pretty hot take.
I think I
Oh,
want to
I
kill
don't know
you.
if I can agree with that. Yeah. Space Marine was fun, but if it wasn't a Warhammer game, we would never have heard of it.
No.
Let's see if we're being honest.
yeah, kind of. The heavy lifting is a lot from the fact that
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with liking a game because it's got like a skin of something you like on it.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as it, yeah.
But as long as you admit, like you just said, Eli, we would not care about that game if there wasn't an Ultramarine on the cover.
If this channel gets 100K subscribers calling it a pancreas transplant, I unfortunately don't think that's how it works.
They work. It lasts for about 10 years, and you need to constantly be taking immunosuppressants because your immune system's like,
your body
hey,
tries to kill it.
this doesn't belong here. This is foreign.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I
Do you
mean,
think? I don't know if that even. Do you think that's worth it?
I would say no. The funny thing about your immune system is you don't want it suppressed.
Yeah, I know.
on a fun
Yeah,
fact
yeah.
for people listening as well, when we and Colin, we all first met and chatted to each other, I knew quite a bit about type 1 diabetes because my own younger brother has type 1 as well, and because I've asked some of this stuff to him as well, and basically, you know what I mean, diabetes is already sucks pretty hard, as Colin will very much understand. And yeah, and like it already takes a little bit off, I think, total lifespan, doesn't it, anyway? Just isn't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Having
Depends on,
another,
like,
having it take more would probably be
yeah.
truly,
Holy
Wow,
God!
that is-
Oh
that
my
is
God!
awesome.
Oh my God!
Wow. I just pulled a lot of hair out of my head. That's not good.
Oh no!
Oh gosh.
Goodbye, graphics
I'm-
card.
I'm
It was
glad I bought a
fun
new
knowing
computer
you.
recently. Holy cow.
Are those ones called is it gargoyles again, or are they?
I think so.
The flying ones. Wow. that's-
Gargoyles, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
All right,
that
hang
was-
on. We'll go back to that. Yeah, I'm going back.
Dang it. Maybe go slower, just because it will be harder to catch.
No.
Again, shout out to thank
No,
you so much.
you're going to big boy
Shout out
quality.
to the #1 lore channel, most like for all time, Luton.
Yeah.
for
He's
his
the goat.
gameplay.
He's definitely the goat.
Ooh,
That's
Silver
pretty cool.
Spire of
Ooh, are those
Tzeentch.
Screamers of Tzeentch looking like?
Yeah.
They're the Screamers of Tzeentch. For
Oh,
people
if
who
they
are
have
listening-
demon enemies, that would be pretty cool.
for people who are listening, the Silver Spires of Tzeentch, like this, they're a unique item like Chaos. They're like basically they're weird ships, like all the followers who are corrupted by one of the 4 Chaos gods called Tzeentch. They basically launch those Silver Spires, which are from his like weird Chaos domain, and people like all their demonic allies and factions all like spawn out of it. The Thousand Suns enemies that people see often spawn out of it too. In some, well, not often, but they are related to that as well. That seems weird. The Tyrannos are running.
Yeah,
into
what
that.
is happening here? What is
Yeah, I don't know
this?
either.
I
They're,
assume,
Like feeding themselves to a
into-
machine. Oh,
I
whoops.
assume the Thousand Suns plot intercedes with the
Yeah.
Tyranid
The
biomass.
Tyranids don't kill themselves on things like that.
Maybe it's just to like blow it up, or they're going into the warp portal, something silly like that. Tyranids are not supposed to go in the warp though. So
10, 20, 30, 40, 50,
there's a lot of
60,
space marines.
The big,
They got the
62,
whole
counting the
freaking
Dreadnought,
company here, dude.
64, there's 65. That is a whole ass company.
Oh, these are planets. So you get to view.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's like the
Ooh.
Dawn of War campaign. World War II campaign.
So you visit a few planets. I assume there might be even more at the end.
Mm.
by the time
But you're
the,
going to need to keep that firing up.
Flamer though.
We could get a Lord of Change boss fight. That'd be cool.
If it's anything like the one in Bolt Gun, I'd rather we didn't. That thing is
Yeah, I think
awful.
that actually
play
might
it.
break my immersion though. At
The
that
one,
point.
the one in Bolt Gun has a fun attack where it has one frame of raising its hand,
Yeah.
and then you start losing health.
Jeez.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
It does just look so satisfying. I bet, particularly up with difficulty, this one like higher difficulties if they have that option.
That'd be
it could get
crazy. Yeah.
ridiculous.
That'd be cool.
Exploring. I bet. Maybe. Do you reckon there'll be like some Easter eggs in it? There must be
He's
some
trying to go up the
around.
thing.
Yeah,
Invisible walled.
Tech priest spotted. Tech priest.
Dear Joe for 5 again. Don't worry, guys. The game's crossplay, so if your PC blows up, you can get Mechanics made Xbox and PS5 to play it.
There's
Very
quite
good.
a lot of Space Marines there, which is again like lore perspective
Don't you
wise,
say
they're
it.
really rare.
Yeah, but like the Ultramarine, like it's not that crazy for the Ultramarines to send a company somewhere if it's like a big deal.
Shut down.
Like when you read books, they don't usually send 3 dudes. Like they usually send a company. Like in like Damocles Crusade, they were fighting the Tower fighting a gabillion Marines, right?
This
Like,
is, yeah. I don't. This is the weird. I like seeing Space Marines just hanging out like this before a battle.
yeah. We get to see the cosmetics. And
Should go
stuff.
on faster speed then. Just
So yeah,
for-
we kind of already.
Ooh, 50 minutes.
Yeah, this is a long one, so.
Parker Summerlin, thank you for the $10. They should make a game where you're playing in the guardsman POV, and once you die, you play another guardsman. But every time you die, the harder the levels / missions become. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, it'll just basically be the end of Reach every time.
Ooh,
Oh,
these are
do you
cool.
get Xenos?
Oh, that hang on. I'll go back to that real quick. That did look like they like there's all right. Well, that one I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this unlock requirement. It looks like most of them are like
was
win
it?
enough matches.
Yeah, was the Death Watch to pay for?
Yes.
Ah, classic. Pre-order the game. Okay, so the army painter's looking really nice.
I'm not liking that fourth little tab there either. The
Yeah,
Ultimate
I know.
DLC.
Ultramarine DLC specifically.
It did say that there is going to be a DLC. What is it?
I love Day 1 DLC. Hey, I know the game's just come out. Look, we
Yeah,
held
I
back
know.
we held back content. Give us money. I love Discord. It's making me watch a fucking ad.
Oh. Going for heavy bolter there? He's not got a standard bolter, I don't think. Man, that's a lot.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Damn.
Looks like
Yeah.
one of those arcade spaceship games. You have to dodge all the
Oh,
bullets. and
yeah.
stuff.
I mean, it really just gives off the scale of like a Tyranid incursion.
I love the
What?
single like Valkyries flying in, and then there's 5 million Tyranids.
It does make it like, particularly like when you read a lot of the novel stuff, it looks like very orderly, whereas this one is properly like just like, yeah, we're just chasing bugs around. I wonder if he says it too long, he realizes there's a loop.
I said I think on double fast forward I was able to tell like where the loop was with some of the
Yeah.
Those battlements are a classic terrain
Terrain.
piece from back in the day.
Yeah.
A few of those.
I don't remember what it was called though. It was like the wall of something.
Are guard troopers, do you think, any bit useful, or are they just?
They're probably just like Halo Marines.
Yeah, I mean like they'll probably get like a couple kills, might
Yeah.
every now and then a guardsman will do something. You're like, oh my god, where did that come from? And then otherwise they're gonna be kind of eh.
Does anyone in chat remember the name of the barricades? Because they were
Is
on
it?
the rank piece. If you
Alright,
do,
the bugs very impolitely flew in front of it. Is that a hive city in the background?
Yes,
Oh
proper
my
hive city.
god.
wow.
Obviously, like hive cities are literally just like, imagine every capital we have stacked on top of each other. What's like the average amount of people in a hive city? It's usually like 100 billion, isn't it? Or something
Something
stupid.
crazy, yeah.
Jump.
Dick.
Do it.
I mean, I would
Jump.
take a few pot shots at least.
Jump. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch, Luton. Jump.
Wall of Redemption. That's close.
What's Luton's real first name again? I can't remember.
I don't
I have
know.
no idea.
Luton.
His name's not Luton.
No, it's.
Do you reckon if we asked Luton, like, oh, hey, Luton, and he corrects us, it's actually Luton09, like, and
it's his name,
What?
Luton Warhammer.
yeah, correct us.
Wall of Martyrs. That's a different thing, I think, but I'll check.
No,
'cause
I
it might
love,
be different. I
shout
do
out
not
to Luton.
do remember that name, but I'm pretty sure Wall of Martyrs. Yeah, Wall of Martyrs is something else. It's the like classic bunker and trench line, which is also really cool.
John Luton 09.
Yeah, buddy.
His first name is 09. Damn. Oh, the cringe. So the cringe people in the chat, brother. This is where the cringe people collect. His kid is Luton 10. Damn.
He comes from a long line of Lutons.
Oh,
Fred the
man.
Spice Marine.
I
You know,
looked
that
up-
part, you know, it's like seeing the movie Dune, and then it's like, you know, that my favorite part is the guy that, yo, you gotta get the spice, man. Baba boy. Or something.
Very long amount of him walking back and forth to the temple.
I think to be fair, he's just exploring.
That's fair. Look, so it's probably the whole the video. The point of it is to show off everything about the game, so that's
Yeah.
fair.
Do you reckon with PvP on this, people are gonna be super annoying? Like, just gonna see Space Marines just like dipping and die. Like, do they have a dodge mechanic?
Yeah, I think he was
Yeah,
rolling.
I
and
think there's a
stuff, yeah.
roll, yeah.
Oh god, we're gonna be rolling everywhere. What game is it where you could like mid-roll you turn direction, so you roll and then like shift? Is it Dark Souls, isn't it?
Maybe. I'm not a
Ooh.
Dark Souls gamer.
Dark Souls 2.
Ooh, Dark
Let's
Souls
talk
tier
about-
list reference?
Stepsisters. Who says a step?
What?
Have we done a tier list where we rank every Dark Souls boss?
I think so.
Yeah, we did.
Didn't we? Yeah.
That was. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you tried to get me by going, "What's King Vendrick's name?" Well, you didn't say obviously his name in it, and little did you know my faith for Dark Souls 2 was unyielding.
What's the boss that looks like a frog called?
Demon of Song.
God, I hate
Oh,
that one.
Donkey Man USA started the Stormlight books. Good man.
Yes. Thanks. Yeah, man.
Aegis Defense Line. Holy frick, that's it. Thank you, Stephen Bonar.
Donkey Man USA. Is it you doing audiobook or are you just doing with a physical copy? Because
You're a
the
trooper if
people
you're
who do the audiobooks, there's two. There is a man and a lady who do a great job because
Yes.
there's different character perspectives.
It's
Alright.
worth listening to.
Target.
Dog.
Minoris and Majoris.
There is no last cannon scene so far, I guess. Huh? I guess the sniper rifle kind of replaces it.
Thank you, Parker. Audiobook is the proper Alethi way.
I mean, there might be moments like where you find one you can rip off, like it's a mount. Like that was
True.
wasn't that like the heavy bolter in game 1? Like you found one mounted, like it was a
Yeah.
turret section, and then you could rip it off or something. It's been a while since I played Space Marine 1. Like I knew it wasn't I know it wasn't a weapon you could just find ammo for on the ground.
Oh, Donkey Man's listening on Audible. That is very good.
He's gonna
Where's
be
the
there a
caked
while.
up Marine? That's a good question.
Yeah, true.
You know, where is he?
The Vanguard.
Glory with the
Where's
5 Space
he?
Marine 2 PvP is going to be as toxic ass gears. Also, the Red Tithe on Audible has amazing VA. Thank you for
Good
the
to know.
5.
Thank you for the $5.
Wow, I looked away and his health just kind of
Oh yeah,
disappeared.
There is no Primaris Las Cannon. I forgot. We have to wait for the Las Cannon only squad to be released by Games Workshop first. There's a lot of green goo all over the place.
I'm gooing.
Okay. Sanderson just released the first 7 hours of Way of Kings on YouTube.
Okay.
That's cool.
So that's like what, the first chapter based on what you guys have said?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean-
Main event Virgil, thank you for the €2. Calling let people piss on Dark Souls 2's grave in peace.
No, because it has. It's peak. It's peak. It's flawless. Except for except for Horsefuck Valley, that can go to hell.
Dark Souls 2 seems to be a very dividing top.
Because there are people who like Dark Souls, and then there are people who like Dark Souls 2.
Wow, well, you've proved my point.
They very much split because there's like a section who huff the deepest and strongest opium.
Yeah, and then there's people who don't like Dark Souls 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm co-opting that sentence before you
And then
finish it.
everyone
Piss
like,
off.
Oh, I like Dark Souls 1, I like Dark Souls 3.
Well, we got some Dark Souls 2 is peaking
Yeah,
here.
you can like Dark Souls 1, you can like Dark Souls 2, and then there's people who like Dark Souls 3 who think going, hey guys, look, Andre's back. Oh my god, it's Andre. Guys, look, you're back in Lordran. Guys, look, I referenced the thing.
my
Isn't it
gosh.
cool? I love it. Guys, look, it's Solaire. You can come now. That's
How do you get the Moonlight Greatsword in Dark Souls 2?
that's it's with Benhart's quest line.
Damn, he really does know his stuff.
Wow. Dark Souls 2 fans are huffing paint thinner, not copium.
What's the end?
That's because
prize
it
of
tastes
the,
good.
What's the end prize of Scholar of the First Sin?
It's the crown of like all the bosses that lets you
What does it do?
in lore. Well, in gameplay, it's like when you die, you don't lose health. In lore, it's like you're supposed like you've conquered the curse of undeath.
Damn, he does know his stuff. My man's watching his Vati video.
I'm not. I for that one, nah. That's just too many wiki dives on my own.
Kill Harry, Sekiro. I mean, yeah, Sekiro kind of was like combat-wise the best Dark Souls, even better than Elden Ring combat-wise.
I haven't played either, but Sekiro by far looks like the coolest game to me.
Weeb.
Yeah,
Just give a bit of head focus on this, just to see what else the mission.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more, just to see.
129 views. What do you mean by this? Like, what?
They're just counting, like just looking at the view counter.
Why?
I think he's trying to say like are we doing well or bad? I don't know what he means. Breton. We were talking about for Bretonia. We're getting to expert thing.
Colin's house is surrounded by Anne Orlando archers. Thank you, HBO Love, for the two BGN.
Somethings.
You're
I feel like people
Joe.
overly complained about that in Dark Souls 1, honestly.
Call
It
me,
wasn't that hard.
call me heretic, but we need more Xenos books. Correct. Did you see the Votann are getting a novel? We were talking about that before the stream.
Okay, let's bring it.
Joe needs to give Curse Fund on books.
You will get
I mean-
a Votann model in.
Oh,
Hopefully.
maybe.
Be funny
but
if the
I think
squat
the
just
$5
shows up and saves Titus.
Okay, so before stream, we were having an argument because I was saying how the Leagues of Votann, which is basically the squats, or people who don't know what the Leagues of Votann are, just look it up on the Warhammer website. It's a faction. They are perhaps the most meh thing, like new thing to be given into what they're the newest. They're not the newest army, actually. Technically, agents of the Imperium are.
All right, who
but-
cares
I'm
about
not
that?
yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but,
They existed as like an
I'm not
army
wrong. I'm not wrong.
organization.
But
Yeah, yeah,
they were
yeah.
like the newest faction, where it's like complete new range, and I honestly think it's the most generic pile of meh.
Yeah.
I honestly can't. We were saying there's a new Votann book going to come out. I think it's like Carl or something, and all props is written by Gab Thorpe, who's written quite a lot of great Warhammer novels. I just don't think there's anything someone like. There's no unique idea
Look at
that
him
someone's
roll.
gonna bring.
This really is Dark Souls. He's just rolling for his life.
What is this?
I don't
creature?
think-
It must be something that they're shooting.
I don't think they're gonna bring anything like unique to
Squats.
this.
we
Like
call
it's gonna be the
them, Lord.
most generic
Crimson Glory.
story ever. Because I just don't think there's any opportunity to go anywhere with these squats or Leagues of Votann.
And then
Honest.
Eli got mad for a different reason. And chat, what are the 3 words every
Oh my
deep
gosh.
rock?
Make it stop. Make it stop.
I couldn't even call them the leagues.
No.
I couldn't even call them the leagues. I called them fucking Deep Rock Galactic. That's all we need, baby. They don't need to be anything
Oh,
else.
God.
All they need to be is
We-
Deep Rock Galactic.
we-
Chat, what are the 3 magic words?
Don't say it, Chad. Please.
Say
I
it.
don't want to hear it
Say
anymore.
it.
You're
Say
ruining
it.
dwarves. You're ruining dwarves. Oh my
Say it.
gosh.
Say it.
We also got $2 donation from Crimson Glory. Thank you. The squats is what we call their lore. Yeah, I think I understand. The squats is what we call their lore. I read that bit. I understand. Okay, thank you. Rocket Stone. Oh, Rocket Stone. Oh my gosh.
Stone. Hell yeah. Bok.
Loader dwarves are peak. Everything after that, I don't know.
Book.
Warhammer Fantasy dwarves are awesome too. Sci-fi dwarves, I'm just not a fan.
I get annoyed at the Leagues of Votann because I just think to myself, the amount of effort and time and like design that went into them
Oh my gosh.
just means that the things I do love are taking longer to cook. So
Well,
I'm just
for what
like,
it's worth,
why?
you also perfectly described it as "This is me" when there's a new Space Marine book.
Yeah, I was
Early.
going earlier. When I see something with like, the Leagues of Votann, because it's such a boring idea, like genuinely, I imagine it's how Colin sees it when a new Space Marine novel comes out, and it's
a
like,
new Dark
oh my
Angels
god,
book is out.
it's a new Dark Angels book. There's been something crazy, unique happening. It's on. Oh, it's a story about the Fallen. Wow.
The Fallen.
Oh, the Fallen Angels. Wow, I didn't hear that coming.
Those
It's the
guardsmen
most-
sure are shooting.
I wish we could hold a las pistol.
It wouldn't even fit in your hand. It'd be like holding a toy.
Just like
Sure,
space
yeah,
elves are
yeah.
boring. Wrong. Eldar are cool.
Wrong. You're stupid and you smell.
Do you think the big question though? Do you think this will be mod compatible? Maybe not. I think mods compatibility is more to do with like PC exclusive stuff, isn't it?
I mean,
We have
but
a-
Space Marine 1 had limited modding capabilities, and that was only on... That was on Xbox, too.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
don't
can do it.
know. I wonder if they'll like ever integrate something in like with the what's the one they have for like Skyrim and Fallout?
Oh, God, what is that? Like the creation kit? Isn't that what they call it?
Yeah, because like eventually like, there was some, or there was a thing where oh my lord, that's
Is
a,
Is that a
big
Hive
one.
Tyrant? That is a Hive
Ooh.
Tyrant. Is that the
Ooh,
Swarm Lord?
That is
No,
freaking
it's not.
cool.
Oh, no. He's got the sword. Oh, well, he's...
Oh,
If it
well,
was the Swarm Lord.
that's a Space Marine book moment. Oh my gosh.
True.
Somebody
It was,
said something. Oh, we had a donation. We had a €5 donation from Main Event Virgil. Thank you very much. I swear, if they just put the fantasy dwarves in 40k, it'd be better than the gosh darn
You're gonna set
Votann.
hell off
I
again.
agree
You're gonna
fully.
set hell off again on that one.
I would love to see the fantasy dwarves with just guns. That's all. Like
No,
I like
they
that a
already
lot
have
more.
guns.
Yeah, I know.
Big
But just give
laser
them,
guns.
more
Well,
tank. But also, I think they could just
insane.
not. They could just stay out. I'd honestly rather see a Ratling army than.
If you don't
than
rocket
Legion
stone,
Votann.
you ain't coming home.
Oh my gosh. MFs play Deep Rock for 1 hour, and now they're the biggest dwarf fans. Then now they've been lifelong dwarf fans all along. Oh my gosh. I see that DJ Beast message. I know that profile pic.
Oh no! So, like, can't like, go back to stream and you just see the thing.
Oh fuck! I tabbed out. Oh my god! How do I get back? I tabbed out for 1 second.
Oh my gosh.
Where is it?
Yeah, like that.
Double click on it.
Dwarves are just kind of boring generally. Nah, but
All right. Well, now
I like
you're also
gatekeeping
insane.
Dwarves is amazing. I will gatekeep dwarves. If any of you are 5'4", then you can you can join. I guess you can like dwarves, and say what you want. But if you're over 5'6", I don't know, man.
Challenge my 5-foot kids. No, I think particularly with if they do DLC for this game, like I don't know where they might take it. Particularly if they have all these assets in game, would we want to stay them more on Tyranids, Thousand Suns, that stuff, or would they go for something a
I
bit?
think. Well, I assume if it goes really well, they probably just add. I don't actually know. I was gonna say like a whole new set of missions with like different different faction altogether. Hey, the guy survived the crash. Oh, so you fight a wounded one, so they don't have a Space Marine solo kill a Hive Tyrant. That's at least something. I'm 6'4". Can I be a tall dwarf? You know what? Crimson Glory. This is the legless Gimli moment. Died side by side with a friend, and yes, you can be a tall dwarf, because you're a goat. What if you're 5'7", worst of both worlds? You're stuck, bro. If you're above 5'6", you can't be short. It's just how it is. 5'7" to 5'9" is like fake short.
Like 5'7" is worse, just because people make fun of you for not being tall. Whereas like, if you are like below, like if you're like low 5 foot, something like that, people just kind of there's no need to say anything.
Yeah. Eli's culture is not your costume. That's right. Eli experiencing hardcore dwarf gentrification right now.
That was
Funny comments from all of them.
related to the Leagues of Votann, but I promise it's just it's not another conversation. It was just when it was I think Paganeko that said the book cover looks like a YouTube thumbnail. It really does. It looks like a fucking clickbait thumbnail.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so I look at like it's weird because
Is this
all
in
like the
slow-mo?
codex art stuff looks cool, and then that is just a bit. There's been some hit and miss with codex, also book covers.
Wow, after being at 2x speed for so long, this game looks slow as hell when it's
Yeah.
normal. Oh my! Is he in slow-mo mode or something? What's happening?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe you just play the game.
This is playback speed normal.
I'm about to say the S word. Don't you dare. Mike the Bretonian Grail Knight, you're 5'4". Yes, you can like whatever dwarves you want, buddy. I give you you have the pass.
Gene Seed.
Come.
My man just picked up Gene Seed.
Sheesh.
Oh yeah.
Gene Seed is
It's Gene
used
Seed.
to make Space Marines, so why is that just
That's weird, yeah.
Just hanging around.
A box of Gene Seed.
It's the Imperium. They lose track of their crap all the time. This isn't news. God, I hope that I'm looking at I'm assuming an audio log is playing. I hope it's not like the first game where you can't play them if you're not in a menu. Like the first time you can run around listen to them. The second time, if you want to re-listen, it's like, oh, you need to pause, which is such a miserable feature.
What's interesting is like if he's playing the standard Marine here, his special ability was what, a marking thing?
Kabanda's mighty schlong of Cygnus with the $2. I'm about 5 feet 11 inches long.
You are very long, my friend.
Thank you.
That truly Commander's schlong is mighty.
You were
What
longer
is-
than half of
What
Wolfram.
Grey Goo? What? All right. What happened to the game? Why is? I know we've been in 2x speed.
I think
It's
your
not
brain
this
just
slow. What's
messed up from
happening?
I think it might just be. I think your brain's just messed up from the 2x speed.
Oh, bruh. Which one of you? Louis 1945 says, "Take my Gene Seed, wet emoji."
Sheesh.
Face emoji. My brother in crime.
No, it was not this slow. I'm not going insane.
I mean, you check the speed. Maybe you're in
It's
like 0.75.
no. It's normal.
Bro, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it did look like this.
Space Marine 1 was not this slow.
I
I mean,
I
I,
don't know,
can't-
bro.
I think your brain is just mush. Lighting is cool. It makes it more of a horror vibe.
Yeah.
At least they haven't they know. I think particularly in a lot of these missions, they know long and
I'm
like
about
you don't
6'1"
just stay in
wide.
some areas too long.
That's
Thank you,
impressive,
HP
HP
Love.
Love.
It's Jabba the Hutt
Colin.
magazine. Is your insulin low? No, my insulin is not low. Actually, my blood sugar is low. Which means I should be perceiving this as faster than it is.
Damn. Just get more towards the end then, just to see how it.
He's fat rolling! He's fat rolling!
Oh god.
He's over encumbered. Okay, he's
Whoa.
zoanthropes.
Oh, so they can shield each other. That's annoying.
Oh, good. I love the.
Bro, gotta stop shooting the one with the shield on it.
Shoot the other one. There, he figured it out.
So he's if you start doing that, I'm actually gonna lose my crap in game.
If I shoot the wrong one.
Sub-level? Oh, bro, like, what is going on?
Priority target extremist. I just got called a dweeb. What are you, 50? Holy shit.
Go and drink a Capri Sun.
Sorry,
You know
wait.
what?
You just
Maybe he will.
look. Capri Suns are good, but dweeb. Like, what? Are you about to skateboard away? Like, what is this?
This guy's gonna put you in a locker.
You nerd. Holy
You said,
shit.
you guys say it like Capri, not Capri.
Capri Sun.
Capri said. I
Man,
say like you have.
Capri.
It's not
Capri.
enough, though, is it? Man.
Capri. Oh.
I mean, I'm not one to talk. Like, my British English is like just my A's are R's, like car, car.
I think
Damn.
this is. I guess both the missions were the missions from the gameplay trailer.
Should we just get more towards the
That
end
makes
then, Colin?
sense.
Just
Yeah.
let's do a bit of a wrap up. Let's see how it finishes.
Whoa! I think they're fighting the Hive Tyrant now. And
The
he's
injured
turning
yep.
around, though.
Whoa, okay, never mind, a bit too quick.
Just
At
going back
least
a
it's
little bit.
injured, so it. I'm gonna say it's more lore accurate.
So there are like
Sure.
boss battles in the game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that mean
So-
like for the Thousand Suns? I think I've seen things of like a Helldrake so far. What would they go up to? Would they go? Would they even? I'd
I
be
think just
great.
like
I'd lose my mind if there was a Mutaleth Vortex beast.
Yeah.
Dude, they should make
I assume
the.
it'll just be like greater demons.
If there's a Helldrake, they should make it tabletop accurate, and it just kind of falls apart on its own,
Sucks.
under its own weight.
Oh god. I do. If they better not be like a teleporting sorcerer that summons things boss battle.
Yeah, with like
That would
Zine
be-
being
do not
Yes,
want that.
you mean
I
the
do not
one of
want
the
that.
worst mechanics ever conceived.
with like Zinchi and like trickery. I want to do something cool where it's like it messes with your vision, sound, or like your
Yeah.
control. Even
They should make it like Mikalash from Bloodborne, and all he does is exist to ruin speedrunners by running away from you for the entire boss fight.
or just be oh, what's the
No,
font?
no one's gonna go pick him up. All right.
This guy's really not
Really?
getting rest.
No one.
Well,
No one's go. Oh, he picked himself
Oh, yeah,
up.
he had to press easier. He had to stick.
Oh, all right, that makes more sense. I was like, all right, damn, I thought they were. Oh my god, no! What is this?
Wait, he got a second bar. He's
Oh.
a second bar.
oh my gosh.
What is this?
He's second phasing, and he's like stun locking the entire. What is happening?
That must be the hive mind, in some way.
I mean, the Hive Tyrants are psychers, so
Damn. I mean,
it works, I guess.
how do I ever kill this on the tabletop?
Okay,
This
I don't
thing
know about
is-
these little green freaking lightsaber effects, but
It's just glowing. What?
Oh, he's going for the melee. Crazy SOB.
bro, what is this? What is this freaking flaming sword? Whatever,
He's running out of ammo.
it's fine.
Votann.
This isn't 2x speed as well.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not okay.
No, this is. We're on normal.
I thought this was just a really long boss battle. Yeah, we're good then.
Figured
My
the boss
brain's-
battle we can experience. Oh, and there he goes again.
Yeah,
Oh, all right, now he's getting rezzed. Well, the heavy's getting obliterated.
Man, Hive Tyrants are awesome. Is there a new Hive Tyrant model yet, or is it still the classic?
I think this
I
is
think
the
it's still the classic.
classic. It just looks good.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say that. The Hive
I
Tyrant
agree.
looks good.
You know what? I know this is not law accurate, no
Okay.
one for the counter, but
Good,
I
good.
don't mind. I don't mind the embellishment. If there's like, because again, like if there was like a
It's over.
representation of like the hive mind being, oh, you received a mortal wound,
Ooh,
so you have a certain number of times you can go down.
I would much rather the game be fun than 100% lore accurate. I'm just gonna say it again.
That's how it is.
Damn.
Well, we
My
got him.
brother.
Poor guy.
He's giving
Well.
his. He's about to have his montage moment.
He's screaming.
Mr. Synapse creature though. So obviously when he dies, for people who aren't aware if they're listening, when like these particular monsters power up the hive mind ability for the Tyrannid, so I wonder if they have that ability. Like, if you kill a lot of like the bigger elites, the sort of regular ground troops will go a bit like brainless and they become
Yeah.
like mindless animal. That'd be quite cool.
Instinctive behavior.
Damn. All right, pause it there, Colin.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
So, speaking of final thoughts, then, Eli, final thoughts so far.
It looks cool. Dad.
to contribute. Screaming for the Empress, so young.
There's kids. I'm at my in-laws right now.
That was good.
Oh my gosh, the game looks cool. I really don't have much more to say. It looks like Space Marine, and it looks pretty, and I think it's gonna be fun, just like Space Marine was.
Kill Harry, quit looking at my fucking pits. What? Stop.
Yes.
Everyone has them.
When do we get to call him Feet Cam? That's what I've been waiting for.
Dude, I put them in an ad read on accident because I needed a filming and I wasn't paying attention to what was in. Just my whole feet are just there.
That's awesome.
I'll say, as someone who's a Thousand Suns enjoyer, particularly, I'm looking forward to fighting that more of like the end game group there. As with like the story, particularly a lot of Space Marine story, there's only so much you can do without it not really working as a game. So I don't imagine this story is going to win any Oscar, but I think they've very much just gone for fun, and then there'll be some like they've clearly used the lore in a way to like drag on it to make it more fun and a good experience. So yeah, I'm excited. What do you think, Colin?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've said it before, but it's gonna be. I'll say it again. I think it's gonna be again Space Marine 2. It's gonna be the first game. You know,
Yeah.
graphics are put up. It's gonna, gameplay might be, a little bit tighter. Hopefully more weapons and stuff. Co-op. Hopefully, that's cool. Like, it's gonna be the first game with more stuff and different enemies, and that's really all I can ask of it. Like, I think it's gonna be fun. I don't think it's gonna be game of the year, but I think it'll be a good, fun game.
Yeah, I think it's very much like how the current edition Warhammer 10th edition of playing the tabletop game is right now for a lot of people. Is to get a lot more people into Warhammer. You know what I mean? Like, you're not. I don't think particularly for this game you're meant to think that hard. This is about pure fun.
Yeah.
And tabletop Warhammer right now is very much, if you're a new person playing it, it can be quite daunting. But like with anything in Warhammer, there's already a high bar of entry, and I think something like this is quite good at getting someone quickly familiar with the setting. Like, there's not much to understand really, other than you are, space knights, and you need to kill the enemies of mankind. So yeah, I'm pretty much just like, can't wait to see better metrics for our YouTube. No, we hope everyone enjoys it. Oh, we have a donation by Mr. Mihalo. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
He says, my rubrics are jobbers now.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds funny.
Brother.
Yes,
Glory says, Colin going to give us a tour of his VTubers to goon to. Cruiser Glory, aren't you as old as us, brother? Like, we don't need to talk like the kids. I'm just kidding. We love you, brother. Bro,
My game not working. Not game. I did not mean to say game.
With that being said, though, I think everyone, thank you so much for catching us on this stream. This is our reaction to seeing all this stuff for Space Marine 2. We will be playing it when it comes out, so we'll be sure to stream the entire thing. And God, whoever Colin and Eli is dragging the ankle first, along with them.
Behold my YouTube recommendations and searches.
We will challenge Astartes Anonymous to some Space Marine 2
challenge
gameplay, and we will kill them in the game.
We'll murder them.
Jake Thorne says, great stream. Appreciate it. That was nice and a bit of a different one from usual, but it's a bit of like a beginning of a very special time for probably Warhammer. So we want to remember and witness the stuff. So thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you guys all soon with a regular stuff going forward. Some new ideas as well, coming things. A bit more of like a casual discussion idea coming up soon as well. Was that cool?
Nothing important.
All right, we'll see you guys all later. Have a great evening. Have a great morning. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you all soon.
See you, everyone. Take care.
Love you.
Love you.